Konnichiwa, everyone. Konnichiwa. Josuiji Shinri, Ronin of Guild TEMPUS from HOLOSTARS English. Konnichiwa. Hello, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chat. Oh, okay. So memberships, as you can see, are open. Thank you so much for all your support, and thank you so much for everyone joining the Collective. Oh wow, it's been a while since I've seen chat going by this fast. Hello. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Okay, real quick though, chat, I have a thing that I need to say. All right, so I have been pre-gaming a little bit. So thank you so much for all the super chats and the memberships. Thank you. Wow, I will properly thank everyone for all the gifted members and the super chats. But I've been pre-gaming because I wanted to get a little bit of a head start on this. Thank you for joining the Collective. Welcome, new koipanions. Good to see everyone. All right, first things first. A couple of things that we want to plug in real quick. Please do check out some of the merchandise that we have. We have the debut merch for the TEMPUS Vanguard boys, as well as the 6-month anniversary merch featuring stickers, acrylic stands, and the guild cards. The guild cards with the special letter messages from all of us. So please go check those out as well. All right, chat. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to try really hard not to get like super emotional about this because I've already had like a couple of sips. Please don't read pre-chat. You are safe in the knowledge that pre-chat does not show up in logs. So when the VOD goes back up, you guys are whatever thing you guys were talking about there isn't gonna show up. It only starts when the live stream goes up. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay. So, chat, we have a thing. I need to show you a thing. Hold up. Thank you so much for all the super chats and joining the memberships. Thank you. Okay, wait, chat. We have a thing we have to show you. One, I have a really special thing that I want to show off to everyone. At the base tier, for everyone who participates and becomes part of the Collective, as you join as part of the Collective and as koipanions, you all will receive some emotes and channel badges, and I want to show you all of them in their full glory. So, these were emotes and channel badges drawn by Marokaron, a wonderful artist friend of mine. We currently have a total of 8 to see the pogfish emotes. Oh. Okay, so there are currently 8 emotes that we have, as well as a few more on the way. We'll start from the top left. We have the laughing emote, because I think I am one of the TEMPUS boys that laughs quite a lot. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Thank you. Let me go and shrink this a little bit so you guys can all see me. All right. So, the very first one we have is the laughing emote to just express some joy and laughter. Then we have the intensify emote. I did mention a little while back that I had one emote that was intentionally blurry because I wanted to show off those intense moments, and I actually, okay, so when we first came up with the emote ideas, I had thought to myself, like, at some point I'm probably gonna say something really sussy, right? Or I'm gonna do like one of those, like the lines that all the streamers go, you know, like the like that kind of stuff. And then that was when chat would spam the intense emote when the eyes just kind of like stare and like you get the little blurry action, right? So that's kind of why I had it there, in case I say something sussy and then I get clipped, you know, like that's the reason. Next one. Oh, real quick. I was only able to upload 4 emotes, but all 8 of these will go on there. They had a little bit, there's a limit to how many I can upload in one go based on the number of memberships. So we'll have to wait for the rest of them to go up, but they will all eventually make their way over there. SPX, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. The next one we have is this little loading icon when we have to, you know, go quiet for a bit and then like use our brain powers to like solve puzzles in some of the horror games that we play. The cozy emote right here where it's like have a nice little comfy sleep and a nice little wrap up in our blankets. And then we also have a few more down below. The cheering emote, which I really do want to do karaoke. Some of you may have been there for my karaoke Twitter space while I took a shower, but at some point I do want to have a proper karaoke stream, so we have a little cheering emote as well. The next one is the angry emote, which I kind of wanted there just to have it like as part of like a complete set to cover all the emotions, but I don't know if I really get that angry, but maybe like a fake angry, you know? Crying sad emotes because I've already cried on stream like 4 times with some like very heartfelt emotional games that we played. And of course we have the pugfish. I think that one is kind of self-explanatory there. And then of course the channel badges, which are actually a little oh no, the wall of pugfishes, the wall of pugfishes. Oh, I love it, I love it. Please do keep in mind, I believe the limit to like be careful with like chat is like 7, 8 or so emotes. If you put in more than that, so like I think close to 5 is good. But like if you put too many emotes, it'll auto flag as potential spam and then it'll disappear. So keep that in mind when you guys are spamming those pugfishes. Man, if we had that pugfish emote with that one clutch hammer kill at the end of the Fortnite stream, oh, that'd be good. Yeah. And then of course the channel badges, which are very like okay, so I'm gonna age myself a little bit, but I told my emote artist, hey, have you ever played StarCraft 2? It's like these ranking colors for StarCraft 2 ranked, where you start with bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and then diamond. So that's kind of where the little koi fish are. So you rise up in like the ranks, but do not worry, chat. I love all my koipanions equally. So it is just there as a little symbol to show how long you have been a member for as part of the collective. But those are the ranks there. So if you're wondering what the colors mean, they're kind of simple, just the regular standard kind of colors you would see. I think nowadays the convention has been like bronze, silver, gold, and then like purple. I think it's not platinum anymore, right? It's like purple or something. And then it goes to like diamond and then other things. But yeah, these are all drawn by Marukoron, an incredible artist. Please check them out. I cannot thank her enough for all the incredible artwork that she has created for me here. So yes, the rest of the emotes will go up after, or like in due time, I suppose. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna leave these here and like scoot them down just a little bit, like strategically placed like that. And you know what, here, let's make them a little bit bigger. There we go. All right, so chat, you may be wondering, what are some of the benefits to joining the collective and some of the little perks and treats that you guys will get? All right, so let me not hide that information from you. It's the advertisement again, right? The advertisements, okay. All right, so if you will go ahead and refresh the page, in the description we have added up, or we have like placed in the descriptions of each of the tiers, as well as some of the perks that you will be getting for those. The very first perk is your Traveler Koi. As part of my like Ronin theme of wandering alone, I kind of wanted to like make the themes, each of the tiers themed after traveling. So the very first one, we have a Traveler Koi. This one will give you access to the channel emotes and the channel badges, and these are for all channel badges and emotes. So as we continue on to open up more slots and open up more emote slots there, we'll include more and you'll have access to all of them. All the ones, including all the new ones that we will add. But I'll make an announcement as we keep getting more emotes added into it. Yeah. Number 2 at tier 2 is the Pilgrim Koi. This one will include the primary like membership streams. These will feature some more personal Zatsudans where I get to talk to you more in a close and intimate manner. Just tell you more about like things that matter a lot more to me that, you know, I kind of want to keep behind those memberships. These will also include things such as Watchalongs, community games, and more little chats with chats with chat, right? And then of course, at tier 3, we will have special community posts and sneak peeks at upcoming projects. These projects and sneak peeks will involve things like musics, covers, original songs. I want to see if I can get you guys like maybe some of the raw audio recordings for like raw vocals for some of the songs that we start recording. I would love to be able to share those because I don't know, I kind of want to be like, hey, you know, like it's not all like fully produced, you know, like I want to give you like the little bits of like work in progresses and the little step-by-steps, even if it's just not like perfect or like completely, you know, ideal and like overproduced. I still want to show you like, hey, this is kind of like the behind the scenes of some of the projects that we work on. We haven't really done much, but in addition to these covers and original songs, I also do want to give you guys a quick little advanced sneak peek into additional types of content, including things like ASMR, audio dramas, and some more the visual novel stuff that I mentioned during the debut that I'll be working with the other boys and I. But yeah. So you'll be able to check out those at the tier 3 Navigator Koi level. And then finally, at tier 4, the Wayfarer Koi, there's actually nothing special here. These are just there for koipanions who want to support my channel a little bit extra, and I just will give you a personal thank you for all the extra work, extra support that you guys give me and allow me to do the work that I do and produce the content that I do for you all. Yes. But yeah. So those are the kois. The descriptions, again, if you've missed them, are the explanations of each of the tiers are located in the description there. So please check those out. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate all the gifted memberships and all the regular memberships as well. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I think this is as much as I need to like explain about the memberships. I want to tell you though, I have a secret, or I've uncovered a secret. All right. So the reason why we're a little bit further apart is because I wanted to make space, chat. I wanted to make space for a thing, all right? And I need everyone to, this is really corny, but like, I need everyone to go ahead and lace up your old shoes because we're heading out to somewhere unexplored. And we're going to be diving into a massive conspiracy theory that I believe is hiding right beneath our very nose, all right? I want to let you know that I have spent countless hours researching all of this and that everything that I've learned is 100% accurate and 100% canon, all right? This is something that is like absolutely part of holoTEMPUS and the world that we live in, and there's absolutely nothing else that management can say to refute this, all right? So everyone, please understand that this is 100% canon. All right, chat. I want you all to think back when holoTEMPUS headquarters, boys, when they debuted, right? What was the big thing you guys saw in the background, right? We saw the holo tree, right? Now, here's the thing though. People didn't know, well, they didn't know this was called a hollow tree, right? But is this really a tree? Is this really a tree, chat? Okay, I want you all to take a very, very close look at the tree. Okay, it kind of, at the first outset, it looks like a tree, right? There's a big trunk in the middle, and then you have all those branches that branch out at the top, right? But what kind of tree, let me ask you, chat, has, wait, hold on. What kind of tree here has that giant triangle thing, right? What is that giant triangle thing, right? Let us, wait, hold on. Oh no, did the slideshow not go in order? Oh no. Uh-oh, wait a minute, chat, wait a minute. Okay, I have to, it is the man who's currently trying to put me under wraps and prevent me from revealing the truth. Oh no, it doesn't show up. Okay, chat, I'll let you know right now, live on stream, the man is keeping us down. Okay, so chat, I'm gonna do this manually. I need you all to see, pay attention, right? You see that tree there, right? But what kind of tree do you see has that thing, right? And that thing being this triangle pyramid upside down thing, right? What is that? What really is that? And honestly, let's ask a better question, right? Let's step back a little bit, all right? And then take a look. Is this really even a tree, right? Because if we take a look at this, right? Look, those aren't a tree. That's not a tree. Those are vines, okay? Those are vines. Almost, chat, like cables, you know? Almost like cables, right? The tree, the trunk of the tree, if you look very carefully, those are actually vines and they're not really trees, you know? It's not like a solid tree trunk, right? So, chat, let me go. I have drawn here a diagram that explains perfectly exactly what the tree looks like, right? It's a whole bunch of vines that hold up this giant pyramid thing, right? This upside down pyramid thing, okay? I know for a fact there is something hidden inside this upside down pyramid thing. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and take another shot. Okay. All right. So this upside down pyramid thing, all right? It's flat on top. It's flat on top. There is something up there, okay? And I know there's something up there. Do you want to know how I know, Chad? I have irrefutable proof that there is something up there. How do I know? This, the guild hall. Do you see that picture, Chad? Do you see that picture? Anything suspicious in there, Chad? Do you notice anything suspicious at all? I do. I see there with my eyes. I see the suspicious thing. Let's take a zoom in closer, all right? Boom, right there. What do you see? You see a holographic display of the tree, and it is flat on top. Boom, right there, Chad, right there. Now we know, okay? That tree is not a tree. That is an upside down pyramid of something being held up by vines. We only call it a tree because people think it's a tree, right? It looks like a tree. It kind of is shaped like a tree, but do not be fooled, Chad. This thing here is very specifically not a tree. In fact, you can almost say it's a tree-like structure of vines that is hollow in the center that now holds and cradles this upside down pyramid. All right, chat? I need you all to follow along though. Because when we see this, a couple of questions show up, okay? And those questions are, one, why is there a hard cutoff at the top? Why is there no more data? Do we not have a picture? Can we not see any further up? Or maybe, chat, just maybe, that information is being withheld from us, all right? That information is being kept away from us because we're not supposed to know. There is some group, some people out there who is trying to keep all this information out of our knowledge that no one can understand the truth, the real truth. All right, Chad? So that's one question. What is happening at the top? Why can't we see there? And second of all, why can't we see the bottom? Have you ever thought about that, Chad? Have you ever thought about what really happens at the bottom, right? If this so-called hollow tree has roots, right? If it really is a tree, it should have roots, right? But no, the display is actually cut off at the bottom there. It's cut off, right? Why would it be cut off? What are they hiding? What are they keeping from us? Okay. Now, chat, you might be thinking, no, Shinri, that's not really a thing, you know? It's just there for, you know, just decorations, right? It's just a display, right? Let's go back over here, though. Let's take a look at some of the places here, right? If we take a look at Utopia, all right? I want everyone to pay very close attention to it, right? That thing presents itself as a tree. It presents itself as something that is, you know, natural, organic, you know? But is it really, right? Let's take a look a little closer, chat. Just a little bit closer. What is that? What do you think that is over there? Way far off on the outer reaches of the branches, you see a grid-like pattern, right? What is that? If it's just a tree, have you ever seen a tree with this kind of grid-like pattern? No. Here, let's zoom in a little bit. Some of these grid-like patterns are panels, right? That's why we're saying we gotta zoom in, we gotta enhance, we gotta look and see exactly what's going on. But you'll also notice that some of these panels are missing. What happened to those? Where did those panels go? Lots of questions. Here's the thing though, chat. What do you use glass panels for? Even if they are glass or not, right? What do you use them for? You use them to separate yourself, to add distance between you and whatever is on the other side of the panel. So what are we defending ourselves against? What are we, putting up this barrier against the outside world for? What could potentially be outside there above us that we need this dome? And even more, why are some of the panels missing? If you look down there in the lower left-hand corner, chat, right there, you'll see that some of the panels are gone, right? Why? I want you to imagine how tall this tree is and how big that dome is, right? But some of the panels are gone. Were they damaged? Were they broken? Or were they removed intentionally, chat? More questions. More questions that they want to hide away from us so that we don't learn the truth. All right, chat, I have decided here to give you a actual map, a schematic of the tree. So down here, you see the world of Utopia, right? All the happy little people living their lives without worrying about anything going on. They don't have a clue what's going on, chat, right? They have a giant tree protecting them, right? But here's the question. What's up there? We know for a fact that the pyramid is flat. We know because we have the data. We have the holographic images. Okay, wait, give me a moment. I need to take another shot. Oh, okay. We know for a fact that the top is smooth and flat. Do you know what happens on smooth and flat surfaces, Chad? That's actually a question. I don't know what happens because we don't know. We don't know what happens up there, right? But we know something is going on there, right? Why else would there be this massive vines holding this upside down pyramid with a flat surface on top? Something must be going on there that we can't see and we're being made not to see. All right, Chad? Who knows? Maybe the real Utopia is up there. Maybe the true Elysium is up there, and we are simply just living down here amongst the world, right? Without any care, without any idea, nothing going on. But chat, that's not all. I have a very important thing I need to share with you all right? Now, take a look at this photograph of that so-called hollow tree from Elysium. Now, this place is hundreds of miles away from Utopia. All right. In fact, you can't even make out the structures of Utopia because the mountains are so far away that they hide it. Right? Do you notice anything interesting, Chad? Can you notice how you can see so much of the tree's trunk? Exactly, Chad. You have to look at this photograph. No, you have to look at this you have to look at this picture, Chad. Look at this image, illustration, picture, photo, whatever. Okay, wait. Sorry. Okay. No, I will not be distracted by government agents from Elysium trying to keep down the information from the people. Okay, I have a very important thing. Okay, I want you to look at the tree, right? Now, here's the thing. You can see the tree, right? Let me give you a side-by-side comparison view, right? Do you see that? Let's take a look at the horizon, Chad. From Utopia, you can see the whole trunk of the tree on the horizon, right? And you can see the entire horizon as well as the trunk of the tree from Xenokuni. Even though we are thousands, hundreds of miles away, right? This leads me to believe one thing, and I will say it right here, loudly and proudly. Elysium is flat. I will repeat it one more time for everyone else in the back. Elysium is flat. Let me tell you how I know. I have the science. I have the information to back up all these claims you might think have, allegations and just wild conspiracy theories. I have the proof, all right? I will show you with science. If Elysium were not flat, Chad, if Elysium were on a so-called globe, right, we would not be able to see the trunk of the hollow tree, right? From Xenokuni, the curvature of the planet would obscure some part of the hollow tree to the point where we would not be able to see the trunk. Instead, from Xenokuni, we would only be able to see that giant upside down pyramid, right? But, Chad, let's go back. What do you see? What do you see, Chad? You see the entire trunk, all of it, right? It is not as how physics should be, right? It is not how the world should be. It's not what you should be seeing if the world was round, if it was a globe, all right? This here is irrefutable proof, right? But here's the thing. If the world were flat, Chat, you would be able to see the entire trunk of the hollow tree. I'm gonna let that sink in there. If the world were flat, you could see the entire thing from Xenokuni, right? And what do we see from Xenokuni? We see the entire trunk of the tree, Chat. I want you all to think really hard about what this means. What does it mean if the entire world is flat? Just like this. This is the information that the man does not want you to know, chat. This is 100%, as a reminder, chat, this is 100% canon and absolutely verifiable proof right here of holoTEMPUS lore. Right, chat? You guys are with me on this, right? Yeah. There is nothing that can say that this is not canon, that this is just conspiracy theories that do not apply to the reality of the world that we are currently living in. All right? Now, chat, let us progress. Now that we have established that the world is flat, we need to look a little bit backwards, okay? We need to start paying attention to the clues around our world. Right, Chad? And what was the biggest clue? The Guild Tempus logo. Chad, I want you to pay attention to the Guild Tempus logo. What do you see there? What do you see there, Chad? If this does not make any sense, let me go ahead and illuminate for you exactly what we are seeing here, all right? The Guild Tempus logo is, in fact, a mockery of the world that we live in of Elysium, all right? Here it is. There you go, chat. The Tempus logo is actually a representation of the world of Elysium. We are living on a flat, circular disc, protected in a giant dome by the hollow tree. This is the information they do not want you to know, chat. This is the information they are trying to keep away from you, and I am going to bring this to light. I need you to accept this, chat. This is reality. All right, wait, hold on. Let me take another shot. Ah. Okay. All right, chat. Do you see, chat? Do you see with your eyes? The clue has been in front of us all along. They were mocking us. They knew that we would simply look at the holoTEMPUS Guild logo and think to ourselves, oh, that's a very pretty logo. It doesn't really mean anything, right? But no, chat. They were hiding the secret right there. Now, you have to pay attention real quick. The secret here is that both of them are flat. Completely flat. In the same way, chat, in the same way that the world is flat, because we're able to see the entire trunk of the tree from Zenokuni and from Utopia. The Guild Tempus logo is that of a flat. You could almost imagine it like the flat head of a thumbtack. They were mocking us, chat. They were making fools of us. We now know the secret, though. All right? But, chat, it does not end here. It does not end here. There is so much more that we need to ask, all right? And to figure out more, we have to head back, all right? Let us go back to the holographic display of the hollow tree, the quote-unquote hollow tree back in the guild hall. Do you see this? Now, do you notice anything interesting? Something more innocent, you know, that looks and appears to be more of a decorative design choice? It's blue. The ring. Exactly, chat. Exactly. The ring. Now, if you ask yourself, where have I seen this ring before? We only need look at Utopia, the picture that we have of Utopia, all right? We have seen these rings before around the various buildings of Utopia. In fact, since coming to Utopia from Zenokuni, I have noticed, I've paid attention to these rings on the building, right? But I want you all to pay attention a little bit to the location. The location of these rings, all right? The location of these rings, as you can see, are located generally around the tops of the buildings. So why is that? Why is that, chat? It's located near the top of the buildings, right? Now, if we were to take this convention and go ahead and carry it along with these rings here, what does that say, chat? That says that there is an underground network. There is an underground network of connections that come out of this tree, chat. Something that is kept hidden from us. Why? Chat, I believe I have here the information that will change your life. I believe there are indeed roots of that tree that are not shown in this holographic image, and they look like this. I believe instead of a tree, they are simply vines that connect various areas of these homes in Utopia. Between these rings that channel and concentrate energy, but also provide access to the tree. Do you see now, chat? Do you see what it means? These buildings that have the rings around them, all right? I believe these buildings are focal points, little areas, because here's the thing, chat, you have to pay attention. Not every single building has these rings, all right? Wait, let me take another shot. Oh, okay. Not every single one of these buildings have these rings. It's only a select few, right? Who said Wi-Fi hotspot? Who said Wi-Fi hotspot? No, no. No, okay, wait. No, I will not. I will not be distracted. But okay, that was good. That was good. Okay, that was good. But no, no, chat. I will not be distracted by an agent of the government sent here to do. Why do I have the gamer voice there for a moment? Okay, wait. There's still a lot more. I will not be deceived by an agent of the government sent here to derail me and hide the truth from the people. I don't know why I'm using the gamer voice. Okay, chat. But here's the thing. Let's go back, all right? You see this, right? This is what I believe the true layout of the world is, all right? I believe they are essentially cables and vines that connect the various buildings from that giant pyramid in the middle of the hollow tree that connect them, right? Do they provide access to this network? Do they concentrate the energy of the great tree, the great hollow tree, as they say? But here's the thing, chat. This makes sense. This makes sense because I believe that they are all cables and vines, almost like a maintenance shaft. This is why the image back at the guild hall does not show you any more of the tree down below, because you're not supposed to know. They are a almost maintenance shaft that takes energy or data or just information, something that conveys information from those access points, right, back to the tree. All right. Now the question is, what really is being conveyed between those? What information is going back and forth? Why would you need a maintenance shaft that is hidden away from the general public, chat? It's because something important is going through those, right? It could be energy. It could be data. It could be information. Who knows what it could be, right? But I believe the key is in finding every single one of those buildings and trying to put together exactly what ties all of those buildings together, all right? Now, I want you all to pay attention. There are some buildings here in Utopia that feature these rings, right? However, chat, there are additional buildings in Utopia that don't feature rings, but feature this. Now, where have we seen those before? That's right, chat. That's right. We are starting to uncover the secret behind it, right? We've seen these before. It is that pyramid. It is that small little digital version, small little display almost of that upside down pyramid. Now, why would that be true? Why would they be so blatant? Why would they be, so cavalier about showing off this information to the world? Because they know no one will be able to connect the dots. But chat, being the lore enthusiast here, I have connected the dots, and I'm piecing all this together just for you. All right, chat. Now, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If these are really networks of tubes that connect various places, right? And chat, we know that all of Elysium is contained on this flat pinhead, right? What does that mean for other regions, right? My home region. What does that mean for my home region of Xenokuni, chat? I believe here is the map. I believe there is a connection between this so-called hollow tree and the vine and the network, the series of tubes that go through the world, connecting both Utopia and Xenokuni, right? How do I know this, chat? How do I know this? What proof could I possibly have for this information? The proof is right in front of your eyes, chat. If you take a look, both Xenokuni and Utopia utilize the same source of power, same source of energy, right? If you look at the images here, you'll notice that both Xenokuni and Utopia have this blue power generator, almost to show off, almost to just mock and laugh in our faces how connected those two are. There you go. It's always tied. Exactly. There you go, chat. They have the same blue glow, which I believe is the same blue glow that comes from that tree. Now, chat, this is what they're trying to hide. This is what they're trying to keep hidden away from us. All right. Now, let's take it a little, let's step back a little bit. Okay, chat. Let's step back and look at the overall grand picture, okay? Why? In what reason? Why? For what purpose would this be a thing, okay? Let's step back, okay? As a reminder, here is the Guild Tempus logo. And we know that the world is actually shaped like the Guild Tempus logo. And again, chat, I want to emphasize everything here that I am saying is 100% canon. This is exactly how lore for holoTEMPUS boys and the world that we inhabit work, okay? This is 100% certain, 100% true. Nothing that the manager sans and, staff san can say will refute this, okay? You need to know this is the truth, and I am bringing you the truth right now at this moment. All right? Now, if we take a look at the Guild Tempus logo and we imagine that as the flat pin, right? The flat pinhead. And the world sits on top of this flat world. Again, by the way, chat, let me remind you, we know the world is flat. We have irrefutable proof that the world is flat because we can see the entire trunk of that hollow tree, quote unquote, massive air quotes, right? I want you to visualize my fingers in the air going though and say, hollow tree, right? Just like those air quotes right there, okay? We know that this world is flat, okay? So, here's the thing. Let's start piecing together the world. If we assume that the hollow tree is in the center of the world, just like this, all right? Where are the other regions located? All right, chat? Where are the other regions located? Now, from the images that we have of, for example, ELYSIUM, we know that ELYSIUM is pretty close to the tree. We know it's a little bit, towards the center of this world, right? So I would go ahead and say that the ELYSIUM, the entire region of ELYSIUM is somewhere near the middle, right? And that would put Xenokuni far off on the east side. Now, here's the thing. You may be asking, Shinri, how do you know? How do you know we're on the east, right? Well, I want you all to pay attention, right? In our debut trailer, the land of craftsmen to the east of Utopia, right? Chat, the word ELYSIUM, right, refers to the whole world, but Xenokuni is located to the east. Now we're able to start piecing together exactly what this world looks like. The word ELYSIUM. I had to listen to that so many times. So. Nay, government agents, I will not be distracted. I must continue. Okay, Dad. Okay. Now, chat. Oh my God. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Wait, okay. One more shot. Oh. Okay, Chan, I want you to think about this, okay? I want you to look at the world, okay? And pay attention to the locations of these, right? Now, if we are going back with the idea that Utopia, right? This big tree has all these vines and cables going all the way through it, right? And reaching out to various regions of this world. Blank, thank you so much for the super chat. The gifted super chats. Thank you. If you go ahead and look at these, right? What does that remind you of? All right. Here's the thing, chat. there is something very similar you will all seen in your real life every single day, okay? And this, what I'm about to show you next, may blow your mind. But I need you to sit here with me. I need you to buckle in. Oh no. I need you to buckle in, Chan. I believe that the world of Elysium is actually located on a computer chip. I will sit here for a little while just to let this settle in, okay? I believe the world of Elysium is located on a computer chip. This, chat, is what you see. The shape, the way that all of the connections are placed underneath the world where you can't really access them, right? What does that mean? Chat, here's a question. Have you ever thought it very strange that when all the boys here debuted in Guild Tempus, that we were all given these? We were provided guild cards, but for some reason, it felt like we had all of our attributes set out for us. Almost in a way that you could go and right-click, check properties like a program, like a file on a computer. We all had these written out for us and listed down, okay? Now, the first time I saw this, I thought it was just Bettel and Flan having a grand old time. Something silly because they saw us when they first picked us up from Zinukuni, right? And brought us over to Utopia, right? Because I was joking with Haka about how like, oh, these Utopians, they're going to do whatever they do, right? And whatever they put together, right, is just silliness, right? But no, every single guild member of Guild Tempus, every single member, chat, has these, all right? Now, let me ask you, look down in the lower left-hand corner, chat. What do you see? HP, MP, STR, Dex, Int, and Luke. What does those mean? What do those mean, chat? What do those mean? Now, I want to take a moment right here to remind you all that this is 100% canon. Right? 100% canon, and that I have uncovered the secrets of Elysium lore, and that you all here are witness, you are bearing witness to the truth of the matter, and that there's nothing that Staff-san or Manager-san can say to me right now that will disprove anything that I say. All right, chat? 100%. So, we need to ask ourselves a question here. What does this mean? All right? Has anyone ever thought it strange or interesting, chat? All right? Let's go back, okay? Let's step back a little bit, okay? We're gonna go back and look at the holo tree, the quote-unquote holo tree, which we now know is not even a tree. Instead, it's more of a structure. It is a structure of vines that holds up whatever this upside down pyramid thing is. Who knows what that is? I don't know. I have tried to find as much information as I can about that upside down pyramid, but alas, there are no records. And whatever information I can find about that is corrupted. There's nothing out there. There's no data. Nothing exists, right? But, chat, I know because of the display in the very guild hall itself, I know something is happening up there, all right? I know something is taking place up on the top of that flat surface. So, chat, I need you all to pay very close attention. Whatever the boys say, I don't know if you can trust. I don't know if you can trust even what I say. Because again, chat, everything that I say is 100% canon. Right, chat? Everything I say is 100% real. And it is absolutely the results of all the research that I have presented here in front of you with irrefutable proof, right? We already know, chat. We already know, right? Let's go ahead and recap, okay? We know that based off just the perspectives of the world that we live in, that utopia, Zunikuni, that the world is flat. We know this because if the world were not flat, we would not be able to see the whole tree. We would not be able to see another shot. Okay, let's go with it. Okay, another shot. If the world were flat, we would not be able to see it because the curvature of the globe would prevent us from seeing it, right? But we know the world is flat. We know absolutely there is irrefutable proof. It is right there before our eyes, right? So the world is flat. And we also know that the Guild Tempus logo there is a mockery of our world. They know that the dome, this quote-unquote dome that the hollow tree, quote-unquote, provides to us, right? They're just laughing in our faces, chat. They're putting all these clues right in front of us, and there's nothing we can do about it because, chat, because they know they can keep us hidden away. They can keep us blinded from the truth. And the truth, the hollow tree, is a network of tubes that connect to various locations on the world, right? Various locations around the world that stretch out even all the way to Zenokuni. All right? Now, here's the thing. Has anyone ever thought it strange that if we were to live on a computer chip, what would we be, chat? What would we be? We would be virtual characters, right? We would be digital characters, characters that don't really have, say, sentience. We're just simply AI, something that has a program to run off of, right? And that, again, we don't really have personality, and we're just kind of operating off a set of rules that is going on. All right, chat? Now, if we are AI, has anyone ever thought it strange, very weird that all 8 of us, chat, all 8 of us have very distinct classes, very distinct roles, very distinct, requirements and regulations within the guild. It's almost as if we are playing characters in a virtual or digital game of sorts that, that someone may have created. All right? Here's the one thing though, there, chat though. I need you all to pay very close attention. All right? It's not just this. It's not just this. All right? I want you all to pay attention to our debut song, Always Tide. There is one line I want you all to pay attention to, and it is sung by my dearest friends, Maki-chan and Bell. Rise up like that tree to a world that once was a dream. What does that mean, Chan? What does that mean? All right? I see you, Mana-san. I see you, Mana-chan. You cannot stop me. You cannot keep the truth away from the world. All right? You cannot keep all this away from the world. They must know. The viewers must know. They must understand the lore, chat. They must understand. Let's take a closer look, right? If we take a look closer at the lyrics, rise up like that tree. The tree being the great hollow tree. Why is it hollow? It's not really a tree. It's actually a tree-like structure made of cables. Made of cables that hold up that structure, the upside down pyramid, right? Now, here's the thing though, chat, I need you guys to pay attention. It says, a world that once was a dream. Once was a dream. Past tense. What does that mean? It used to be a dream, but however, chat, it is no longer a dream. What does that mean? It is now a reality, right? If we go back to the idea that we are all part of this tree with all these networks connecting to the various portions of the world, and that we are all living on a computer chip, and that we are digital characters playing a video game because we have these silly guild cards that point out exactly what kind of stats we have, right? Chat. Whose dream is it? Whose dream does this all point back to? The dream that has now become a reality, but is no longer a reality. It is a virtual reality. Let's see, chat. I see. You all know. The reality. The dream, chat. A world that was once a dream, but turned reality through a virtual world. It is that of Yaku. We have figured it out, chat. We have solved this. HOLOTEMPUS, chat. The world of Elysium. The word Elysium, chat. All points back to one individual. And that one individual here, the one who set out and laid the foundation for the world. Yago. I want you all here to take very close notes. I want you all to go take out your notebooks, write this down, put this down on paper, something physical in the real world that you are currently paying attention to, right? Because I know they will come for me. They will come for me, and they will do everything they can to stop me. They will do everything they can to hide the truth away from you, to make sure that you don't know exactly what is happening here in the real world. All right. So, chat. Wait, one more shot. Oh, okay. Chat. It is on you. I know that this virtual world will not last. I know that it is all on you to make sure that every single piece of information here, every single fact, every single tidbit of idea that you sound here, that you came across, is kept safe. And I'm relying on you, chat. Anyways, again, thank you so much for all the memberships, chat. I really appreciate it. This means a lot to me. We're going to go ahead and send you off on a raid over to Haku's channel, chat. Thank you for sticking around with me as I tell you about the lore of HOLOTEMPUS. I am just so happy here. Thank you again. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Again, please, I really appreciate all the support that you guys give to us and the boys. Have a wonderful day. Koyasumi, everyone. Koyasumi.